But ching. Did you get that? It's admiring the regal.
Looks good today. Looks real good today.
Of the beard.
How are you doing?
It should have
How
its
are we
own
doing?
Facebook page.
What's that? The beard?
Yeah.
It's getting longer.
It's long to quite long.
I've been trimming most times, but
I trimmed you the other day.
Letting it go a little bit.
That's
how
commitment.
Are you doing?
I trimmed his beard. How are you doing? Welcome to Friday. Welcome to Friday. Welcome to our live on Friday.
Fucking
on
Friday.
Our little series that we're given for you guys, talking about our offer, our 7-day free. So you shouldn't have any excuses not to show up, which is exactly what today's about. Workshop for couples, well, singles too, but really we're aiming towards couples. Mind, body, soul. Get your shit together.
Get started.
Come back and get connected. It's Friday. I think we're feeling feisty. I think we've refrained from cuss words this whole week, but they might pop out today.
We've refrained from cuss words in the video.
So, how committed are you? Are you taking the back seat and letting life just run for you, or are you showing the fuck up? So, no. Guys, my dad just calls me like 100 times a day, like I'm 5 years old. Like, Dad, okay, get a life. Okay, so we kind of talked about this a little the other day, but I want to go into some detail, and I'm going to reference our fitness challenge that we did, that we will do again starting January 1st. If anyone wants to follow along, the 75 Hard. So you're not familiar, it's 75 days. You have tasks that you do. You show up every day. Andy Frisella made up the challenge, and what I love about it is it's pure accountability. You don't pay a fee. There's nothing to keep you accountable except for your damn self. And if you listen to him on his podcast, he's really motivating. He's like, you cheat like 1 second, like you have one bite that's not on the diet, you start the fuck over. I don't care if you're on day 68, you start over. And it's up to everybody what you do with that. But once you get into it and you realize the only person that you let down is you really start to keep yourself accountable. And we did it. I've done it before. We did it this time as a couple, which kind of inspired this challenge or this workshop now too, just to get back on track. You don't want to let your person down. So anyways, when we did the challenge, and it was in winter, it's a crazy cold winter.
Winter for one of us.
It was winter for us in California. We had rain until May. All of you in California know it was like, for us, we had actual winter this year.
Yeah.
And by our house in Studio City, everywhere was flooded because LA is not ready for rain. We were out there in the pouring rain. Literally, there was like puddles up to my knees. I was out there every day doing the walking part of the challenge. Tate was there with me part of the time. He was in Montana the other part of the time. He was walking in the snow. He would send me videos of his beard covered in snow. We were getting up at 3:30 in the morning, no snooze, popping right up. And that's a huge level of commitment. Again, to me, the impact of that was, this wasn't for money. We're not winning anything. It wasn't, we paid to be in a competition where we're like, we're not going to waste $2,000. We just paid. It was nothing. It was just, how can we show up for each other together? And like we've been explaining, the impact of that was huge, because being centered and focused in that combined force of energy, created this whole new life for us. So it's the question of, not just for fitness, but in your relationship, how committed are you? Are you going to go to that level? Are you going to, tired, got up at 3:30 in the morning, it's dark, and I'm going to go spend 45 minutes walking in the snow? Are you that committed also in your relationship? Most of us, the answer actually is no, to be completely honest. That's the trigger warning there. Most of you are not that committed.
Yeah, let's get one thing straight. I wasn't walking in the snow. I was running. So part of the regimen is a 45 minutes outside workout each day, and
it has to be outside.
This is challenging in itself for one person, but when you have two people, I think it just adds. I think it elevates the challenge, because you don't want to let the other person down, and you're holding each other accountable. So, it's not just, oh, I can do this today, and get out there and my schedule fits when you have somebody else's life and then kids' lives to figure it out. It can be challenging, but
the point is we made it happen.
We made the commitment.
And we did it. And so again, it's to be in relationship, to have the relationship that we all think we want, or we see in a movie, or, we're wondering like, do relationships like that exist? They do, but they do take that element of work and commitment. It's just, going out in the snow, we can relate to, do you go first? Do you ever go first? I think we've both talked about in our past marriages, relationships, going first is one of the hardest things to do. When you are triggered, when you're resentful, you're pissed off, you're all the things. To be the person that goes first, it's fucking hard. And all of us, depending on our love language, that would be a different thing. Maybe your person needs a hug. Maybe your person needs you to say sorry first. Maybe they need some of your time and presence where normally you're going to go sit in the other room with the door shut. There's all sorts of different things that going first could mean, but are you really willing to go first? I know for me, I remember saying so many times to my sister, like, I've gone first enough. I will. In my previous marriage, I feel like I go first a lot now, but I'm not ever going first again. I'm never going first again. Unless he proves it to me, unless he shows me, I'm never going first, never going first. Guess what? Then it's two people with their feet in the mud. How committed am I to making that relationship work if I'm the first person to scream out, I'm not going first? Not that committed. There's not a lot of dedication to building and nurturing and bringing back a connection there.
Yeah, I think, it's not just physical, the challenge, and even the 7 days that we're going to be doing. It's not all about physical. The main thing is the mental side of things, which you'll find when you do these things in, weeks or 75 days or 6 months or whatever it is that you do, that over that time, your mental capacity to go first, to do the things changes. And I'm not perfect. I don't always go first, but I can tell you this, it's a lot better than it was years ago.
Yeah. It's, again, the dedication and commitment to learning about your partner and understanding them. I will also challenge couples who have been together 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, that maybe just because you've been together that long, it doesn't mean you're happy. It doesn't mean you're blissful. I will also challenge that you may not know your partner like you think you do. That's a huge thing that we talk about in some of our like couple sessions from like Imago therapy, which is one of my just favorite methods, which is you never assume that you know what the other person's thinking. And a lot of times the other person wants you to assume, well, you should just know me. You should just know me. But you could have been in the relationship that long. Have you ever actually told your partner what you need? If you're disconnected from yourself, which most of us are also, do you even know what you really need? What do I need when we're fighting? I don't know. I just need you to make it better. Well, how am I going to make it better? I don't know. Starts with you first. I don't know. Again, I need you to hug me. I need you to take a breath with me. I need you to not walk away from me, whatever the thing is. First, you have to be able to ask for it. And then your partner has to be able to deliver on that. So commitment to the relationship. Have you guys ever sat down and talked about that? Have you figured out what is it that I need from you? What is it that I could even ask? And then you have to ask, can I ask for that? Do I even feel comfortable to ask? Can your partner respond? So how dedicated are you to even understanding the ins and outs of your own relationship?
All mental challenges. So get on board.
Get on board. Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. You're spent.
Well, my boob kind of hurts from this workout this morning.
Okay.
Anyways.
New workouts. I feel like I just rode a horse, by the way.
Oh, you did. Anyways.
We got some more.
It was a mini horse.
It's a pony. We have new workout challenges, nutrition things, all sorts of other stuff coming for you as well. Speaking of.
All right. Everybody be safe. Labor Day weekend.
Be safe
out there.
Be safe out there.
Big, scary world.
I feel like every time people say be safe now, they mean like put on a mask.
Yeah, it's so fucking dumb.
Do you mean like don't drink and drive? Let's be clear.
No, I'm just saying like, boating, all the things, holiday accidents, the drill.
Do I?
Just don't wear a mask. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye.